Good morning. Good morning to each of you. I am Dr. Corrine Johnson, and I would like to welcome each of you on this morning to Grace for Today 5 minute devotions. And on this morning, our subject is going to be wise with your words. And our key scripture is going to be coming from the book of James chapter 3, verses 5 through 6. And I'm going to be reading it from the TLB version of the Bible. And it says, "The tongue is a small thing, but what enormous damage it can do. A great forest can be set on fire by one tiny spark. The tongue can turn our whole lives into a blazing flame of destruction and disaster." And so, one thing that we must understand is that when we do not have control, or should I say self control, in our life, we're vulnerable to all kinds of problems. So anything out of control in your life can harm other people and damage your close relationships. Uncontrolled anger, lust, addictions, spending, drinking problems, or ambition can create enormous problems. But the greatest destroyer of relationships is an uncontrolled tongue. The average person has 30 conversations a day. And so that means that you will spend 1/5 of your life talking. So at some point, your mouth is probably going to get you in trouble, right? Because the odds are pretty much against you. And so James compares the tongue to a tiny spark because that's all that is needed to create a great forest fire. And so a careless word can ignite your relationships and make them all go up into smoke. So, have you ever met a verbal arsonist before? These type of people, their words are dangerous. They use words of discouragement, disappointment, accusations, criticism, sarcasm, condemnation, or even attack. And the list goes on and on and on. So we know that gossip is especially destructive because it spreads like an airborne virus. And so careless words have destroyed careers, friendships, families, marriages. And so instead of using your words uncontrollably, use your words to begin to build others up. Catch people doing something right and celebrate them for that. Affirm their character when they make difficult decisions. Lift people up with words of encouragement. And so, building others up with your words isn't difficult, but in our world, it's a very uncommon thing. And so, you reflect God's glory in a dark world when you control your mouth and build others up. And isn't that what we're here to do, to reflect the glory of God? And so on this morning, I want to encourage you to be wise with your words. Watch what you say. Watch how you talk to people. Watch your words and make sure that once again, that your words are lifting people up and encouraging them and bringing them to a place to where they feel like after they've been in your presence, that they can begin to move on a little bit further in this journey called life. And so on this morning, thank you all so much for tuning in once again with me for Grace for Today 5-minute devotions. And it is my prayer that as you go forth on today and you're being wise with your words, that you will have a blessed day. God bless you.